right about here, and it'll appear throughout the article as well. Then if you roll down here in the bio box, you should have it in your bio box as well. And another thing you want to do is make sure that you link out to a page that has either more information about this article on it, or link out to a page about the topic on your site. And that's really all there is to article marketing, sort of like writing the article on your own site. A couple of good ones to use are Easy Articles, which this one is on, and another one you can use is GoArticles.com. Now we'll just talk a little bit about forum marketing. Forum marketing is a good way to get targeted traffic, but you need to have realistic expectations of how much traffic you will get from a forum. You won't get a huge amount of it. It's going to come in trickles. Remember before when we talked about keyword research, one of the ways was to go and look at forums and find out what people are looking for. Well, to take that a step further, what you can do now is you can join the forum and start contributing to the forum. Do not spam the forum, but go in and start making posts that are helpful. In the meantime, create a signature and put your link and some information about your site in your link. That way people will see your signature when you post, and that way you will get traffic to your site. Make sure you follow the rules of the forum in regards to signature. Never post an advertisement directly in your post. Make sure you use the signature only. The social networking sites that have popped up allow people to communicate with each other in their own little communities. We're going to go over a few of them here. For instance, Squidoo allows you to create what's called a lens, which is like your own little portal. We'll just click on one of these here to have a look at an example. And basically you just add parts to your lens from the menu and just put on it what you want to put on it, videos, etc. Now, one problem with social bookmarking sites is that they don't really like you to be directly marketing your stuff. You have to be a little bit careful about it. However, people don't mind following links if you're not out and out advertising and linking to everything in it to your site. Basically, you'll create a lens that goes with the keyword that you're going to target to your site. You should update your lens often and use your keywords in it without spamming it. Make sure you link to your site if you're offering a product on your site that relates to it. Again, don't overdo it with links. And if you have some free stuff on your site that relates to your Squidoo lens, then that's even better. Make sure you link to some other sites of interest too, so you're not always linking to your own site. And make sure that your lens looks nice, not something that looks like you spent 2 or 3 minutes creating. Now, we briefly touched on Yahoo Answers before, but you can see the potential here. All you have to do is search on questions that are being asked about the subject of your site or your niche. So let's say we were promoting a golf product, so we'll look for questions on golf. Do an advanced search. And then we're going to look for questions. And we're going to look at open questions so that we can post answers. This isn't research this time. Our goal is to try and get traffic, so we want to find active topics. Okay, so if you were promoting golf clubs, you could go into the relevant question here. You read the question, you answer the question, and then make a good answer. Don't just post 2 words or 2 sentences that says, well, I have that information on your site, and then give a link. That's no good. What you want to do is you want to give a meaningful answer of 2 or 3 paragraphs at least, and then put a link to your site below, like you see here. And that's all you need to do. People are then going to see your site, and what will happen if you give good answers is that people will vote for it and your ranking will climb. As your ranking climbs, you become a well-known expert really in your field, and then people respect what you say more, and you'll end up getting more traffic from Yahoo Answers. Twitter is another social networking site that you can use that allows you to look at what your friends are doing right now. Now, a good thing to do with Twitter is when you sign up, you can use a username that becomes part of your URL. So your URL is http twitter.com/username. So you can take advantage of that by having your username be a keyword as to what your site is. Okay, so we use Learn Golf. It says it's available, and then put your password and email address and finish signing up. Now this is one way you can use it. Of course, you don't have to do that. You can use any username that you want. After you sign up, you can look for your friends on Twitter using their email addresses. Of course, these are only going to work on the free email accounts that you see here. What it will do is it will get names out of your address book. Or you can send email invitations right down here by keying in their email addresses, or we can just skip it. Okay, now we're in the back end. Now you can either go and find some friends, and once you have some friends, you can just type in the top here what you're doing, and you can see what your friends are doing also. And one thing you could do here is under what are you doing, you could put a link to your website. Be careful about that though. What you need to do really is link to a blog because people on here like blogs. So you're better off linking to a blog. Another thing you can do is go into settings, and down here you have more info URL. Make sure you put your site in there, and anything else you want to put in here you can put in here as well. Some of these things will help you get friends if they see what's in your profile. Remember, the whole thing is driven by having friends, and you need to find friends that are interested in what it is you're promoting. Now, having your own blog is very important. It serves as a central point for your whole business. You can link out from your blog and you can link into your blog. You can either host it yourself by buying a domain and using WordPress and having your own hosting account, or you can put it on Blogger. Now make sure you do a few things with your blog. Make sure you post 3 to 5 times per week. Keeps your blog active and will keep the search engines coming back, and also your visitors will come back to see what it is you're posting. Include your keywords in your post. Again, this helps with the search engines. Link to your main site. This gives an inbound link to whatever it is that you're promoting on your main site, and make sure that you advertise all of your products off of your blog.